What is up guys, welcome back for another video of Diablo 3 with today a new Witch Doctor build. This build is also pretty strong. I'm not sure if it's stronger than the Helltooth, but it will be close to each other. So, well, let's get started. So, for this build, you need all the 6 pieces of the Harvester. So let's put everything on. Gloves, armor, boots, pants, shoulders and the helmet. When you get all the 6 pieces, you get the 6-piece bonus, and that will be Soul Harvest consumes your damage over time, effects on enemies, instantly dealing 300 seconds worth of remaining damage. So Soul Harvest will deal 300 seconds of remaining damage when you cast it. That is a lot of damage. The 4th set piece bonus will give us Soul Harvest gains the effect of every rune, and has its cooldown reduced by 1 second every time you cast Hound or Lock the Swarm. So Hound will now help us to reduce the cooldown from Soul Harvest, so that is just amazing. And the 2nd piece, when Hound lands on an enemy already affected by Hound, it instantly deals 120 seconds worth of Hound damage. Great! For the necklace you want Traveler's Pledge, and that doesn't work without the Compass Rose, so get both of them. This will give you damage reduction, and it also increases your damage while standing still. For the other ring you want to use the Unity. Don't forget to also put the Unity on your follower, otherwise it doesn't work. But for the braces you want to use Lacumba's Ornament. Reduce all damage taken by 6% for each stake of Soul Harvest you have. We can have 5 stakes, so that means 5 times 6%. And that is the reduction that we get. But let's make it more interesting. Let's put Sacred Harvester on. This will increase the stacks that we can get on Soul Harvest with 5. So now we can have 10 stakes of Soul Harvest. That means 10 times 6, that is 60% damage reduction. For the belt we want to use Haunting Griddle. Hound releases 1 extra spirit, so 1 extra spirit that is dealing damage. For your mojo, you want to use Foul Hive. Lock the Swarm gains the effect of the Pestilence rune and deals 51% increased damage. So we are getting increased damage. For the gems, you want to use Topaz gems. For your weapon, you want to use an emerald. And for the helmet, you want something what I can't pronounce, but you want this one. For your legendary gems, you want to use Bane of the Trapped, Esoteric Alteration, whatever, and you want to use Bane of the Stricken, and that is also your Rift Guardian killer. This will increase the damage that you will be doing in a radius of 15 yards, and this one will give you non-physical damage reduction. While below 50% life, your resistance to cold, fire, lightning potion and arcane are increased by 75%. For your Kanai's Cube, you want to use the Furnace, increase damage against elites by 50%. Again, an item that I can't pronounce, Quetzalcoatl, whatever. Lock the Swarm and Hound now deal their damage in half of the normal duration. So what that means, it does double damage. And as last, the Ring of Emptiness, you deal 300% increased damage to enemies affected by both your Hound and Lock the Swarm. So that is just increasing the damage again. So let's go to the skills. You want Hound Poison Spirit. Hounded enemies take 20% more damage from your attacks. And also 4000% weapon damage as potion over 12 seconds. For the next skill you want to use Lock the Swarm, Cloud of Insects. Enemies affected deal 25% reduced damage. And unleash a plague of Eocus that swarms an enemy, dealing 1040% weapon damage as physical over 8 seconds. So the next skill will be Piranha's Pironado. So with this skill you can get the monsters together, and the monsters that are affected will also take 50% increased damage. Horrify, Frightening Aspect. This one will boost your armor for 8 seconds by 50%. Spirit Walk, Yount. This can help you in trouble, but it can also help you out of trouble. So make sure that you are using it wisely. Soul Harvest, Languish. Feed on the life forces of enemies within 18 yards. Gain 3% intelligence for 30 seconds for each affected enemy. This effect takes up to 10 times because of our weapon. And also it increases your armor by 10% per harvested enemy and reducing their movement speed by 80% for 5 seconds. So because of our weapon and our braces, we are getting 100% increased armor, 30% increased intelligence, and 60% damage reduction. This skill is amazing. For the passive skills, you want Pierce the Veil. All of your damage is increased by 20%, but your mana costs are increased by 30%. That is, the second part is, well, it destroys this build almost, but the first part is amazing. Confident Ritual. You deal 25% additional damage to enemies within 20 yards. This is boosting our damage again. And the third one is Creeping Death. Your Hound, Look the Swarm and the damage amplification from piranhas last almost forever. Amazing skill. And as last, Grave Injustice. Gain 1% of your maximum life and mana and reduce the cooldown of all of your skills by 1 second when an enemy dies within 20 yards. This range is extended by items that increase your gold pickup radius. So I will talk about the states of your gears right now, but keep in mind that you want increase your gold pickup radius as a secondary skill. Let's go to the states of the gears. For your shoulders, you want intelligence, vitality, critical chance and hound damage. For your helmet, intelligence, vitality, critical chance and critical damage. For your helmet, intelligence, vitality, critical chance. For your necklace, potion damage, critical chance, critical damage. For your gloves, intelligence, critical chance, critical damage. For your armor, intelligence, vitality, hound damage. For your braces, potion damage, intelligence, vitality, critical chance. For your belt, intelligence, vitality, life percent and all resist. For your ring, intelligence, critical chance, critical damage and area damage. For your unity, critical chance, critical damage, intelligence, area damage. For your pants, intelligence, vitality, armor or all resist. For your boots, intelligence, vitality, armor or all resist or both of them. For your weapons, both a socket if it's possible. For your weapon, damage percent, intelligence, vitality. You can also get for vitality area damage. For your mojo, intelligence, vitality, hound damage, critical chance. So now a short video of how this works in practice. You want to cast hound and every time you cast hound you get the cooldown reduction on soul harvest. So you can use spirit walk to get close and then just use your defensive skill or piranhado, and you just want to cast hound, and after the cooldown is off from soul harvest you want to cast that one and that will destroy all the monsters around you. So hound, soul harvest, boom, next. Hound, soul harvest, next, boom. Hound, piranhado, spirit walk, soul harvest, bam. So this is how it works. So this is my build. Thank you for watching. If you like this video then don't forget to hit that like button. Leave a comment below if you have any other opinions about this build, what can change or what is better. Just leave a comment below so we can help each other. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos of Diablo 3 and then I will see you guys later. Aight?